Good night, everyone. It's a great thing to be over here in Cairo Toastmaster. First of all, my name is Mahmoud Khaled, and I've heard about Toastmasters from my cousin Abdurrahman Mehdi, and I was born in 1994, which makes me 15 years old. I've broken my speech today into three main parts. The first one is I will speak about who I am and some general information about me. And the second part would be the things that keep me busy in my activities and so on. And the third part would be why I actually decided to join Cairo Toastmasters. So as I mentioned earlier, my name is Mahmoud and I'm 15 years old, a high school student. And no, don't worry, I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber. But though I'm interested in design, typography, especially the Swiss style, social media, and business. And now moving into the part of what I do. I'm mainly a high school student, but also I'm working as a freelance part-time website interface and graphics designer, and writer also about in the topic of design. It all started 3 years ago when I went to the house of my cousin Abdurrahman Mehdi, and I have seen that a Flash presentation that was made in Flash, animated in Flash, and I really liked it. And Abdurrahman told me if I have learned Flash, I can make such things. So I really liked the idea and started learning Flash. But sooner I left using Flash because it was a little bit hard for me to learn it, as I was only 12 years old then. So I moved into learning graphics design, and that's mainly now what I'm doing. It takes most of my time. And I'm a website interface designer, and in case you may be wondering what an interface is, an interface is something, I know it's a little bit off topic, but I will just try to explain it very quickly. An interface is a system that connects a user with an object to serve a specific purpose. And in real life, an interface could be, let's say, an electricity box. I am the user, and an object is electricity, and between us there is an interface. On the web, an interface could be a website or a contact form. If I want to contact with someone, then I am the user, and let's say this someone is an object, and between us there is a website. And besides website interface design, I also design graphics such as business cards, brochures, flyers, and all this stuff. And I also write about design. I've written many tutorials and blogs for websites with over 40,000 subscribers, and that's over 300 comments and 400 retweets. Now moving into the part of why I actually decided to join Cairo Toastmasters. There are two main reasons that I decided to join Cairo Toastmasters. The first one is that if I have been able to find a career in web design and major into this field, a big part of my job would be speaking at events and that speaks about design and so on. So I think Toastmaster would be a great experience for me to start learning public speaking. So I think it will be useful for my professional career. And also another part that I liked about Toastmasters is that Toastmasters tell you an objective of a speech, but it doesn't tell you a specific topic to talk about. And that means you can practice public speaking, but also in the same time, you can talk about the ideas in your mind and share them with your fellow club members, which is totally a great thing, I think. Before I wrap things up, I have only one thing to say, that I am totally open for feedback. So if you see something that I have done wrong, I would appreciate you telling me it, so I can improve it later on. And thank you.
It's the icebreaker, and he's supposed to tell us a little bit about himself. So I'm evaluating according to some questions that I have in the manual, and the first one is about the strong points. What I think Mahmoud's strong points are: first, his good articulation. I felt that he was very confident. He was standing in front of the podium facing everyone. And I guess that's because maybe you were proud of yourself and of the things you do and what you've achieved, that you were that confident and standing out here telling us all about it. Now, we got to know you pretty well. We talked about a lot of aspects, various aspects of your life. We talked about gender information, we discussed your activities, why you joined Toastmasters. So we got to know you pretty well. The preparation, I think it was good preparation. I didn't see any notes, so I think you were well prepared. You had a lot of details and examples that you talked about, so preparation was very good. The articulation, again, it was very good. About your speech and whether it had a definite beginning, body, and ending. I thought when you started your speech, you told us a list of the points you were going to discuss, which was pretty good. You began by introducing yourself, and then you talked about your activities, and then you ended with a statement. I think the problem I thought was there is the fact that the speech did not flow very well. We were first talking about something, and then we were moving to a totally different thing, and then 1, 2, 3. So the flow wasn't very smooth, but it definitely had a beginning, body, and ending. You didn't use any notes. I think that was very well. And what you could have done differently, again, it's the smooth flow of the speech. You could have practiced more with your R's, because I noticed you using a lot of R's. And the ending for me was totally unexpected. I didn't think you were going to say that, even though I think it's a strong and very good statement, but it was unexpected. So I think you might have related it maybe to Toastmasters, something to do with what you talked about in your speech, which would have made it differently. Now, what I liked about your presentation was the fact that you actually made it clear in the beginning by saying you were going to talk about 1, 2, 3. That was very good, regardless of whether it flowed smoothly or not. And the other thing I liked was the fact that there was a variety of information, a lot of things we knew about you at the end. So I think it was a very good icebreaker speech. Congratulations.